take refuge in the Supreme Mother of basic space. I give rise to bodhicitta in aspiration and application. I pay homage to fundamentally unconditioned awareness, uncontrived and genuine. I present the offering of utter lucidity, free of finite depth or limit. I invite the benevolent energies of the universe to free my body, heart, and mind, so that I may be of significant benefit in every situation. I dedicate this time to opening to ever-deepening dimensions of being. Let's come to lay down on our mats. You can clear your props to the side. Let's come into the body first before we meet the room. Thanks, Carter. Yeah, come to lay down, and we'll start by bringing the soles of the feet together and the knees wide for Supta Baddha Konasana, the supine bound angle, butterfly pose. And bring your hands to rest on your belly. Hands on the belly. We use this first shape, yes, as a space to land, but also as an invitation to get closer to our willingness to be here, our interest in waking up. To get curious on this ride of mystery. Even if there are mishaps and disturbances or deep traumas that we bring in, we bring our hands to our belly and we rest here as a pose of recalling, again, our dedication. I dedicate this time to opening into ever deepening dimensions of being. Through Yin sequencing, each shape we hold around 5 minutes. You can always come out sooner. You never feel locked into a shape. Letting the breathing body fill or feed the asana. See if you can invite in the feeling tone of curiosity. Think, what's here? What am I bringing in today? How am I doing? How am I doing really? As we enter this space together. Our life is constantly showing us where we are on the path of our development. What's life feeling like right now? As we hit the pause button for the weekend, what am I bringing in? And take 3 more breaths here. And then slowly let the hands slide to the outer knees, really loving, kind touch. Press the knees together with the feet on the floor in front of the sit bones. Feel the feet, the center of the heels and the spread of the toes on the ground. Notice if there's any gripping in the toe bones or in the finger joints. Often that's a sign of tension we haven't acknowledged, we're not ready to let go of. The distal points of the body. And then feel the sacral plate quite heavy. The back of the pelvis heavy. As a stable ground for the belly to get softer. So unclenching low belly, the heads of the thigh bones. Really let the whole front of the abdomen get soft and expansive. As the back body, you give it to the ground. Sacrum, back of the ribs, scapula, base of skull. We'll move into a supine twist from here. Drop the knees right. You can extend, wing out the arms. Oh, as the pelvis, the thigh bones, the kneecaps, they spin towards the right side of the room, the base of the rib cage, the bottom lobes of the lungs, and the diaphragm, they spin to the left. Yeah. So lower body spins one direction, mid body through the cervical spine, twists in the opposite. We're getting that rotation now along the central channel, the vertebral column. And then again, we feed the pose with breath. and not a forceful breath. In fact, it can be as shallow and unrhythmic as it likes. But we bring in breath nutrition into the pose. Relating to IFS, a contemplation now, really a two-part inquiry. One on this side of the twist, and the second on the second side. For the last minute in this shape, just contemplating a part within you, a part you've brought in today that's alive in the psyche, that has a lot of joy, a lot of gratitude, maybe feels in alignment with life, things are going well for this part. So excavating the inner realm to find a part that feels content with how life is feeling right now. What's going well? Finding this part, noticing if it lives in a certain part of the body, and then breathing with it, meeting it, turning towards it. 3 more breaths here. Gorgeous. Spin the gaze to neutral first. Let the cervical spine lead the unraveling back to neutral. Tops of the feet, soft, wide. Soles of the feet we give to the ground. Plant the sacrum again. Knees to sky. Second side, please. Knees left, wings of the diaphragm rotating towards the right. Yin is so much a practice for the organs, isn't it? Send the sit bones forward towards the front of the mat. Lengthen tailbone, long in the coccyx. And that right collarbone spreads out of the sternum. We lengthen across the right atrium of the heart through the chest. As we gaze right. From setting up the body in the pose, we then turn to breath nutrition. Find the breath, or rather let the breath find you. Let the breath meet you wherever you are right now. the breath animate the inner body. Enliven, enrich, explore. So from body to breath, from breath to being. Contemplating on this side of the twist, a part alive in you that's suffering. Some aspect of your nature that has pain, confusion, exhaustion. Just choose one for now. And turn towards it wholly, with your full attention. Find it in the body. And stay in touch with this part for the last 3 breaths. Stay close to it. Back to center, take your time. You can hug the knees to the chest, or Ananda Balasana, happy baby. Eventually we'll meet in seated.